we have some information. It was an intelligence-driven operation that brought us to this scene this morning at about 5 o'clock. We had information that there were a number of, or some gunmen with weapons, high-powered weapons here at the residence down here. And so the team responded. We did an operation. There was a firefight, and 4 of our members were shot, of which 2 have succumbed to their injuries. And certainly my condolences goes out to the families of those officers. And of course, when these things happen as a force, it just brings us together. We will not step back from this challenge that we're having with criminals, gunmen, and people shooting our citizens and shooting us as well. So this is not going to cause us to step back. We will step forward and we'll continue to do what we do. I'm not going to give too much details about what happened here for a number of reasons. We're still in pursuit of some people, and we have some leads that we're following. As you say, it's a sad day for the force, a sad day for Jamaica when this happens. But that's what we face, and that's why we're police officers.
M16 rifle was recovered because I actually saw it.
Yes, sir. An M16 rifle was recovered.
The perpetrators were hit. The perpetrators are hit.
I'll not speak about what is happening on the scene at the moment, and there are good reasons for that. We're processing it. We're doing it jointly. With us and Indicom, who are here also. So we're processing that scene, and the scene has given us a number of leads to follow, and so we shall.
Sir, for 4 officers to be shot, something terribly went wrong. Any indication at all as to, any early signs as to what might have happened?
Yes, what went wrong is that we have people with high-powered weapons and rifles, criminals with them, in Jamaica, shooting at people. That's what went wrong.
But police were caught off guard, clearly.
They were not caught off guard. There's no indication of that. Whenever we go into an operation, we have to take due care of how we approach things. The people we confront have no such restrictions. So even if we get intelligence on something, we have to confirm things. We have to be very careful with how we approach things. There are always the risk of innocent people being harmed in our operations. So we have to approach things in a very sensible way. And that, of course, gives some advantage to the persons who are not so restricted.
Mm-hmm. Your intelligence is that where the police went is the residence?
This is a residential area.
Good. But you have abandoned building in residential areas. I was wondering, specifically where they went, was it a residence or an abandoned building?
It is a residence.
Mm-hmm.
What's the state of the injured officer?
He's in surgery, and one is being treated. So one is in surgery, one is being treated.
Is the news that the third died is...
No, it's incorrect.
A police car was turned over. And can you tell us what happened there?
We are getting the information in. Obviously, that's one of the reasons why I want to speak in too much detail, because you're pulling the information together, and we should have a full story, which we'll communicate as we go along and update as we go along.
About what time the operation started?
As I said, about 5 o'clock.
About 5 o'clock. All right.
But, Commissioner, we heard that the motor car overturned on
So,
St. John's Road or something like that.
What I'm saying is, we have to put that together. We have to get all the pieces. Obviously, this is very early, and so I'm saying what I can say at this point.
About how many officers went on this operation?
About 11 officers.
And the commander some every gunfire, because I live probably about 5 minutes away from here, and I hear the explosion early this morning, and it was probably about an hour and a half the gunshot was.
Okay, so good. So we'll have one of our investigators speak to you as well. Get some information from you.
About how many gunmen it was said that was on premises, can you say?
We can't say, and I'm not saying at this point. Just to say, it's as you say, it's not a good day for us. But this is the kind of things that not only do we face, but our people face every day. And we will continue undaunted to do what we need to do to protect Jamaican citizens and protect our officers.
The police have been tracking this particular situation for about how long?
I'm not going to say much about the intelligence. Obviously, this is part of ongoing operations. These intelligence pictures is not about one thing, one incident. We have whole gangs. As you know, we've taken a particular approach to how we're dealing with gangs and guns, how we are pulling in whole gangs in their entirety and putting them before the court. So this is one part of that. These incidents, as unfortunate as they are, that's the risk that we take every day when we go out there.
Is your intel telling you that these guys were part of a gang or just a group of men?
What I'm saying is, I see you pulling, but what I've said is all I'm going to say on this, right? Because obviously we're following up on a number of things.